Well, good morning, beautiful ladies out there that are listening to today's message. Welcome to today's Morning Dew message, and I know that you are excited about what we're going to be talking about today. But before we get to today's message, I would like to say to those that have been consistently listening to the Morning Dew messages is that I apologize for not doing a message yesterday. One thing that I need from you guys, you ladies that are listening to Morning Dews every morning, I need you to be sure to share the videos. Be sure to share them on every platform that you have. If you have Facebook, share it on Facebook. If you have it on Twitter, share it on Twitter, Instagram, emails, text messages. Do that because if I see that this is being impactful to the lives of others and it's really energizing women to go out and be great, then hey, it's going to motivate me to keep doing what I'm doing. But if I see that it's not really impactful, then I'm going to feel like I'm wasting my time, and then I'm going to put all of this energy into something else. So that's just me. I'm one of those, if I see that my time is being wasted, then I start putting my energy into something else. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm just being real with you. That's how I am. So if you all want these Morning Dew messages to continue, please be sure to share them with others. And I want to see if these messages truly are being impactful to the lives of others so we can continue doing what we're doing. All right. Well, enough about that. Let's get to today's message. Today, we're going to be talking about the Forever Duncan story. Oh my goodness. This is one of the most beautiful love stories that I've ever heard. There's still more that I'm learning about the story as more interviews are being done and so forth. But I can say that when I saw this in a news feed on Instagram, that's where I first heard of it. I was just like, oh my gosh, a proposal and a wedding in the same day. Whoa. I was like, that man loves that woman. It was just beautiful. And what made it even more beautiful to me was seeing how that girl praised the Lord for that beautiful day. She made sure before she even got to her man of God down the aisle, that she first gave God all the praise and all the glory that is due. Because of God, this became possible for her. Because of God, this man came into her life and she in his life. So that's what really impacted me about that whole story, is because God was definitely in the midst of that. You know, if I heard and seen some people say some negative things about it, we can't worry about what the haters say, or people that are too religious, so to speak, have a religious spirit. But I want to say this, that one thing that's true, that love is real, and I am so happy for that beautiful couple. And again, that just really blessed me to see them give God all the glory for this. All right. So one thing that I want to say to the ladies, especially the single ladies, married women, you may get something out of this too, but I really want to point this out to ladies that are single and that are wanting to get married. Ladies, look at this story as #goals. And I'm not saying that you want your story to be exactly like theirs. Your man of God may not propose to you the same way. He may come up with something even more incredible, even though that is a tough act to follow. But he can still come up with something even more incredible, because God is forever creating. And if God creates something, it's going to be like, pow, But even in that story, I want you to look at that as #goals for your life, because ladies, we have to stop settling for less. We have to stop settling for men that are not willing to treat us like queens. You cannot expect this man to treat you like a queen if he first does not have a relationship with the King of Kings. So be sure that you do not settle. Let that man, find a man that's going to truly love you for whom you are, and whom God has created you to be, and even what God is evolving you to be even more, if that makes any sense to you. What I'm pretty much saying, if those that got a little confused right there, is pretty much this. Women, during our single stage, we should be evolving into the best version of us that we can be. And each day of our lives, we are learning more and more about ourselves, especially the more time we spend with God. God reveals more about why he created us. So that's what I mean by that, whom you're becoming to be. All right. I hope that kind of settles that. All right. So, so ladies, stop settling. If I can say nothing else outside of one phrase, my phrase would be to stop settling. Stop settling. Again, women, we can do so much better than being treated like a second best. Ladies, we got to stop being the side chick and expecting to be the head chick, or the only chick for that matter. We shouldn't even be considered the head chick. We don't even want to be in a relationship like that. We should be known as the only chick. And I don't even want to use the word chick. I want to say the word woman. All right. You should be the only woman in a man's life. If a man is not treating you like such, then hey, you need to question the relationship. Now, I understand if you are in the very, very, very beginning stages of a relationship and you're getting to know each other and there is no commitment set, you're just friends, again, just getting to know each other, that's different. But once a man has made a commitment, then he should be committed only to you. Now, let me say this to it too, ladies, because there's a flip side to this. Ladies, you have to stop giving away commitment benefits to a man that is not committed to you yet. What I mean by that, I think you already know. We got to stop giving up our bodies to these men outside of a commitment stage. You understand what I'm saying? You need to keep the legs closed. I hate to be so I hate to describe it in such a detailed way, but I have to just give it to you straight so you understand there's no sugarcoating with this. Ladies, I'm telling you, I know what I know because I've been there, done that, and sometimes went around the same mountain over and over thinking I was going to get different results. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm telling you from experience, ladies, look at the Duncan story as hashtag goals as a way of knowing what you are worth. You have to know that you are worth more than a one night stand. You have to know that you are worth more than friends with benefits. You have to know that you are worth more than being a side chick. You have to know that you're worth more than just being everything except for the man's queen that he displays to everybody, doesn't hide you. Women, if a man says that he's hiding you because he don't want people in his personal life and all of that, hey, you need to question that. I'm telling you, even the most private people will let people know that he is with somebody. You understand what I'm saying? And that at least once or twice he's going to post a picture of her or something because he's so in love with this woman. He want to let the world know this is mine. And he's also doing that because he want people to know, especially the fellas know, that she belongs to him. You understand what I'm saying? So if this guy's trying to hide you, he's trying to hide you because he got some others on standby, if you know what I mean. And you are worth more than that, queen. So look, stop settling, stop settling, stop settling. It's so many messages that I can give with this message. It's so much to say, and I don't want to make this message too long. But if I come up with some more things to say, branching off of this message, I will. But if nothing else I say today, I have to say, stop settling. because you're worth so, so, so much more. Make the decision today. If you're in the type of relationship where you know that and if you're real with yourself, you know that you are settling, then you will have that talk with that guy and say, look, if you cannot be this and this in my life, then I'm going to have to cut it, because, you got to cut it because you know that you're worth more. I want to share this quick story with you also. Steve Harvey's wife, Marjorie Harvey, similar situation to what I'm just telling you right now. He was dating her, but he also had some side chicks. And one day he was with Marjorie before they got married, and a female called Steve. And so Marjorie knew that was another woman on the line. And while he's on the phone with her, she had packed her stuff up and was just like, you know what? When you're ready to be everything that I need a man to be, then I'll be in Memphis. I think it was Memphis, she said. She was letting him know, too, if she's available. She pretty much gave him an ultimatum. Like, either you treat me the way that I deserve to be treated, or I'm out, because I know that I deserve more. That brother man knew at that moment that he was about to lose a real good thing. And he got his act together. I believe he even broke his phone as a symbol that no more playing around, no more player. But he was ready to give his all to this woman. So, and as we know that they have a beautiful family, they have a beautiful relationship with each other. But Marjorie knew who she was. She was not going to settle. She didn't care who Steve Harvey was. If Steve Harvey was not going to treat her the way that she deserved to be treated, then she was out, because she knew that she was worth more. And today they have been married for years. For a few years now, they're happy. And that's another hashtag goals couple. You understand what I'm saying? You need to look at more stories like that, ladies, and really know who you are and do not settle. A lot of us are afraid of, well, if I give him the ultimatum, then he's going to leave me and I'm going to lose a good thing. Let me tell you something. If you give a man an ultimatum, you all been dating for each other for enough time to know whether you belong to each other or not, and you give him that ultimatum, and not in a, twisting your neck and all that stuff too, ladies. It depends on the situation. It depends on the situation. If he treating you, with disrespect, then you might have to add the neck and a finger, all right? But if that's not the case, you need to sit and talk to that brother and be like, look, I know I deserve more. I deserve this. And if he's not willing to give it to you, you need to bounce. One more story I'm going to share with you that's going to motivate you, ladies. It was a hairdresser of mine who went through a similar situation. She was dating a guy. Of course, she told me this story after she had gotten married, but she just shared the story with me to encourage me. So I'm going to pass it on to you to encourage you. But anyhow, the guy, they had been dating for a few years now, and she realized, hey, he hasn't even, married me yet. So same thing. She just decided to leave him. She just left him flat out. That brother man came crawling back on his knee, doing everything he could to show her that he loved her. And he ended up marrying her because she left. She knew who she was. She wasn't afraid of losing him because she would rather lose him than to lose herself. So ladies, I'm telling you, if you know who you are and you're not willing to settle who you are, if that guy is not willing to treat you and treat you like a queen, then he wasn't meant to be yours anyway. He would have left you eventually anyways. But when a guy knows that he's about to lose a good thing, then he's going to straighten up real quick. Sometimes he may not even know your value until you know your value and show that you know your value. You understand what I'm saying, ladies? So I hope that this message has blessed you. If it has, again, please be sure to share this with other women. Share it on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, whatever platform that you have, email, text message, whatever platform that you have. Share it with other ladies so that other ladies will know their worth, once this whole Forever Duncan story begins to dwindle down, ladies, don't let your self-worth begin to dwindle down too. Every day, walk with assurance that you are a queen and you are meant to be treated as such. You understand? Because if you do, your story might be the next hashtag goals. You all be blessed and have a super fantastic day. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Be blessed.